Come on, ride the train, ride the OBS train. Come on, ride the train, ride the OBS train. Hello, it's Teacher Lindsay here, and today I want to talk about OBS, green screen, and gifs as backgrounds and as overlays. All right, it looks complicated, but it's actually really, really simple. There's only a few steps involved into making this happen. And today I will do a step-by-step tutorial showing you what I do to create this scene. And of course, you can adapt it to any image that you may have in mind for your classroom. So first, let's talk about OBS. Now, OBS is a free software available to anyone and everyone, and it's a great resource. And the nice thing about it being free is that there's a lot of resources available online with lots of videos, tutorial videos explaining how to do various things using the program. People are very innovative and have figured out ways to do pretty much anything and everything that you want to try using this program. So let me get started with showing you how I do this. So goodbye. All right, so you just logged into OBS. Now I am assuming that you already have a bit of familiarity with the program that you've uploaded on your computer, and you're figuring out how to do some of the special effects that you may have done on previous programs like Minicam or CamTwist or SparkleCam. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First, I'm going to create a new scene, and this is similar to the presets on Minicam. So on OBS, they're called scenes. Now within each scene, there are sources. So I'm going to go ahead and here, I'm going to create my background source. And because I'm going to use a GIF file, I want it to be a media source. Now you could do a static image. You could create a slideshow using Google Slides. You could also do display capture, which is primarily what I do in class. And I will create another video on that, on how to do the display capture, which is just another word for desktop defined feature. But today I want to talk about green screen and GIF backgrounds and GIF overlays. So click on media source, and I am going to show you how to create a new media source. You're going to title it. I'm going to title balloon. Let's do balloon 2. Okay. And now located on my computer is my GIFs that I want to use. So here's my balloon GIF. Now make sure you select the loop checkbox. Otherwise, your GIF, once it runs its loop one time, it will then disappear from your screen. You want to make sure you select loop. That way the GIF will continue to loop around and around again. It appears on your screen. You want to resize it to fit your entire screen to create a fun effect. All right, next, I want me into the image. Okay, so I want to go to video capture device, and I have already created me here, so it's not going to show up by trying to create new, but I'm going to show you what I would normally click here. So create new, you click OK, and then on this device box, you're going to click down, and then you will select your camera. This is not going to work for me since I have already set up my camera. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. Okay, I'm going to go to video capture, and like I said, I've already set myself up here. So there I am. Hit OK. Hey, hello. Now, when you click on your camera, it will show your background that you have on behind you. So I'm going to get rid of my filter to show you what it would look like. Okay. So here, once you click your camera, it will show you in this little box, and it will show your background behind you. Now, if you are planning on using green screen, ideally you will have a nice smooth green backdrop with that candy apple green. This is actually literally, it is called candy apple green paint that we purchase, but any kind of unique green or blue or any color that you're not really seeing in a lot of different things in your clothes and your props will typically work. You want to make sure you have excellent lighting. Currently, I have 2 OT lights on either side of me in my classroom, and they are not directly on me, they're to the side. So they're being a bit filtered. Ideally, the lights would have even more filtering on them, but hey, it works. So there we go. Okay, so like I said, this is super easy. Now, depending on how you use your box in your classroom, I like to do Vanna White style here, where I project my background behind me, and so I like to make myself in a bigger box. All right, so I'm going to select my box. You see the red around me. I'm going to right click on my box and go down to filters. All right, so right over here on effect filters, you're going to click plus, and you're going to select chroma key. You can name it if you want. I'm just going to click say chroma key. And here we go. Now, down below are the settings adjustments. And as you can see, if you have good lighting and a smooth green screen, there's really not much adjustments that you need to make. Okay, so I'm going to hit close, and hey, here we are. So I have my GIF background. I have me with my green screen chromaed out, so it will show my background. And I also now want to add a GIF overlay. So I'm going to hit plus. I'm going to go to media source. Okay, and I will do balloon pop 2. Okay, go to browse. I'm going to select my balloons. Make sure to select loop. Hit OK. And then I'm going to resize it. So as you can see, look, it's in front of me. Okay, so down below on sources, whatever you want to have in front of me needs to be in front of you here. So that's in front of, so me, this is me and my camera. Here, whatever wants to be in front of me is first on the source list, and whatever is behind me is, third, fourth, fifth, whatever. So it's just like paper, first, second, third, you have different layers of paper, and that's all this is. So now it's in front of me, and it gives it a little bit more depth and excitement. So there you go. And I hope that this tutorial helped you. I hope that it showed you how really easy and simple it is to do green screening for your classes. And it takes very little effort to create a really cool special effect that looks like you were working all day and all night on it. So let me know if you have any more questions. Like I said, I have some videos planned about how to do that desktop define feature and kind of show you how I do things in my classroom using OBS. It's a little bit different than using other programs like Minicam and SparkleCam, but it can be done, and the effects are very similar, and it's free. So that's exciting. So if you're wanting to kind of dabble in, using a program like this for your classroom, this is a great place to start. OBS is not quite as intuitive or user-friendly as Minicam or SparkleCam, but because it is a free software, there is a lot of wonderful resources and tutorials available. So I'd love to contribute to that. And let me know if you have any specific questions. Let me know if this tutorial helped you or if it left you with more questions. I would be happy to help. So happy teaching. Goodbye.